Hi guys, you're welcome back to our channel. So we are still in the city of Calabar, and as you can see, we are approaching destination Cross River. So this is kind of a unique video because this road is kind of very long and it's called the Calabar, the highway, right? It's called Murtala Mohammed Highway. So I used to hear Calabar people say highway. And initially when I came to Calabar for the very first time, whenever I get to this junction, I always put Mariam on my map. So Google will always take me through this route to Mariam. So till I came one day, I assisted a soldier to Geb. So when I came, I was like, this is the highway now. From highway you can connect anywhere in Calabar. From the highway you can connect. I was like, oh, is this highway? I said, okay, no problem. So we'll be having a drive on this lengthy highway that cuts into different parts of Calabar. At the road, it's as if Calabar is partitioned into two with this road. And I feel people are more residential on the left hand side of Calabar, looking at this road, than on the right hand side. So okay, this is welcome to Calabar. Yes. This is Calabar, the people's paradise. Okay, so now we are entering Calabar officially through the highway.
That's Army Junction.
Okay, is there Army Barrack?
Yeah, that's the Army Barrack.
Okay, the Army Barracks is there.
It's a wide expanse of land.
Okay, so I said I feel like this highway, this Calabar highway now, divides Calabar into two, and I feel Calabar to my right, to my left, is more residential than Calabar to my right.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm correct. So explain to us.
Okay, maybe in your subsequent visits, we'll actually visit this Calabar to your right.
To my right.
Yes.
Okay.
Because to your right here, we just passed the place they call where you have Welcome to Calabar there. There's a dense population inside there. Dense population, just housing area. I've forgotten the name, but he caught something. We have a lot of he caught in Calabar. So we also have this is NTA. You can see NTA satellite pool there.
Okay.
So this is NTA. You also have another dense population. It's densely populated inside. And another reason why you feel it's you don't have so many people is because down there you find places that are like ravines. You find ravine there. You find kind of people have not really built there. People are beginning to buy lands. You know, the town is still expanding. So this is NYSC, where you have NYSC Secondary School, and then NYSC Secretariat, their office. This is where you find it. So you find a lot of those things. Ahead there we have the runabout that leads us to the International Conference Center.
You guys have an international conference center?
We have an international.
Built and completed?
Yes, it's completed.
Oh, interesting.
So we have a lot of, when we're having a lot of big events.
I should check out this area now.
Yeah, so down this way.
Oh.
So highway continues.
Okay.
So it's just the way the town is designed. Yeah, so life, a lot of people are living in the Calabar to your left.
Okay.
Because it leads you to the likes of Mobile, Marian, that is inside town.
Yeah.
But this is highways.
And also leads you to the Calabar South and the likes. Okay. Beat me to say, I might also be wrong. I think Wat Market is ahead of us, right?
Yes, one.
And I also feel like the Calabar to my right is more of water.
Yes.
That could be the reason. Because I just thought about it now that okay, Marina is to my right.
Yeah.
Wat Market is to my right, and that's Wat Market where they have the beach market now.
Yeah,
So
Tinapa too is to your right.
Tinapa is to my right.
Yes.
So it means that to my right has a lot of water body. That could also be why here is more developed or populated than Calabar to my right. You know, so I'm just trying to draw stuff together.
So this junction, this is Harbour Junction.
Okay.
It takes you into the export processing zone, EPZ.
Okay.
Inside there, yeah, that is EPZ.
Export processing zone.
Yeah, EPZ.
trucks load stuff from there?
Lots of them. You know, during Duke's time, Calabar was very lively. You know, we have to import, export a lot of things. Even this iron company, the iron and steel company, they do a lot of exports and imports. So it's still there. Some of those companies are still here, but the activities have been greatly reduced because of the economic situation.
Wow. And also another observation I'm making on this Calabar highway now is that a lot of government infrastructure are located to the right. Yeah, I've seen that a lot of government infrastructure are located to the right. And just to also mention, just as an aside, is the Calabar Coastal Highway coming from Lagos joining to this road?
Well, for us in this part of the country, we've not seen any of that projects. It is still, I don't know if I'll call it a NSA, because we've not seen anything. So we are just hearing with our ears and we are carefully watching. But originally, that coastal highway is supposed to terminate through, it's supposed to come in through Bakassi into town. And Bakassi is that is the local
South
government. It's not even. It's another local government.
It's another local government. Okay.
Yeah. Bakassi is the local government to the sea.
Okay.
That where you have the Bakassi Peninsula that borders Cameroon and all of that. So that project is supposed to come in through Bakassi.
Okay.
So, but for now, we've not seen anything. So we are still hopeful that the coastal highway would come in.
It's okay. It's okay. So we are taking this drive all the way down to White Market, so we have an understanding of what this part, what this part is like. And the Navy Hospital and coal are still by this side. I mean, a lot of government parastatals are just to our right.
If you look to your far right, you see a river.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That I think that is why the development on this side is not compared to this side, because a lot of water body by the right hand side. I think that actually explains the whole thing.
Yeah.
But the highway is looking clean, and I think the state government is actually doing a lot of cleaning on the road every single day. The highway is looking extremely clean, like what is being swept per hour. You can't even find a single leaf on the road. So the Navy clinic Navy hospital is just by our right hand side. Yeah, so a lot of government infrastructure actually. The sports club. Yeah. Okay. And again, one thing I'm also observing in Calabar, beyond the old houses, even the government parastatals, the structures there are so old that they don't even want to repaint it. And you guys have some beautiful structures. I was at UCTH today. The structure I was seeing there, very beautiful structure that if they paint it again, do some touch, it will be so beautiful. Which company is this?
This is Flour Mills, Niger Mills. That's how they call it.
As if folded.
No, they are still in session and they work.
It's looking old. Like no activities there. I don't know if it's a Calabar thing, but I think people don't like to repent in Calabar. Forgive me if you are a Calabar person watching the video. It's just an honest observation I'm making. As if they don't like to paint their buildings in Calabar. The nature of them not repainting their buildings, leaving it to just be old like that. I think they need to give an executive order such that everybody having your house or your whatever along the road should paint it. Just observe through the cameras. You just see old. And it's a beautiful city. I think the trees have just been deceiving us in Calabar. The trees have just been deceiving us not to think of these things. You just drive through the beautiful trees. The trees just covers your eyes, just makes the town look very cool and serene. So you don't even notice some of these stuff. But lot of old houses. A lot of old houses. You guys should refurbish now. Refurbish some. Paint. At least look at this one painted now. It's looking fine. Looking very different. Again, I also think that from here, look at this one, they paint. Now this one is looking old. I think from here, they tried to paint now. Behind us, they did not even bother to paint. but from this junction now, I think they now try to start painting and coming up with some fine structures that looks like highway. I think you people should do better. If you drive the whole of Calabar, the level of old houses you will find there is alarming. And these houses are still looking strong, but they are not painted. Like I gave an example of the UCTH I went to today. I was just up that roof where we were standing, and you could just see that the structure is very beautiful. The structure they have on ground is very big, but they are old, so it's not making it it's not making it look attractive. If they can just paint it, do some few works, the whole place will just be so beautiful.
Yeah. Well, most of the time, painting is seasonal.
Yeah.
During festivities, we come around, it's painted and all of that.
Just finished Christmas and New Year now, so you guys should paint. You guys should paint now. And is it that you are not building new houses?
Yeah.
Oh, it's all good. People from Calabar, I'm not Cross River. I'm not attacking your people, but I'm just stating what I'm saying. I want your state to be more beautiful. I love your state. You guys know already. If you watch our previous video, you know I love your state. Just like to be more beautiful. Maybe you guys can attract me with that to come and start staying in Calabar. You know. Again, I think the stadium is also ahead of us.
Yeah.
Alright, so if you have been watching till now and you are enjoying the video and you are not yet a subscriber, do not hesitate to click on the subscribe button to grow our family and turn on your notification bell. And for returning subscribers, as always, thank you so much. We truly do appreciate your love for our channel. So we'll take you down towards where you have the way to Marina before we bring the video to an end. So guys, their stadium is just by our right hand side, right?
Yeah.
Right hand side. So a lot of government parastatals took over the right hand section. Maybe that's why it's still looking very quiet. You know, so this is the stadium. I don't need
painted the stadium.
Yeah, they painted the stadium at least. You can see painted the stadium blue and what
White.
again? White. One interesting thing again I also love about this town. You guys have a lot of spots you can just sit, relax with your loved one without spending money. So I think it's a very good one. It's a very in Enugu, I don't think there's anywhere you can sit down without spending money. You must spend. If you go to our forest, yes,
See when you're ready.
You spend money. But you guys have Millennium Park,
Yes,
right?
Millennium Park.
Yeah, you have the Finger Park, you have that one with the leg. I was there when I came into Calabar. People are just there chilling with their loved ones.
Mention to viewers that the state library is almost completed.
Okay, the state library.
Is almost, it's at the final stages.
Interesting. And the
Our
government
library back.
And the government house is somewhere there too now.
Yes.
So that was interesting. So guys, we are almost coming to the end of this video. So ahead of us is what market. So here just leads you to the market. Does it lead to any community?
It leads you into Calabar South.
Okay.
So when you pass what market, you find those
to make a turn before that place. So.
Okay, you get to the runabout. After what market leads you into Calabar South. Pass through Bedwell. You can enter Target.
Can we turn here? Yeah, let's turn here. Do you guys turn here? Can I turn? Okay, so I needed to ask because I'm not in my town and I don't like trouble. So we have turned. Thank God. I don't want to get into that market because it can be very crazy. So guys, we've driven the whole of the highway in Calabar.
Yeah.
So tell me what you think about it, and if you have a contrary opinion, you can also share. And if you've also had our thoughts, just like the way we were thinking before, you can also share in the comment section. Generally, just give us your overview of Calabar in the comment section. And if you would love to visit Calabar again, again. But Calabar is coming back to its old glory days. Don't worry, the governor is doing quite a lot. So we look forward to all the stuff the governor is up to in Calabar. So thank you so much, guys, for joining us on this ride. We'll catch you guys in our next video.